Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's episode of Current Affairs MCQs. Let's begin with the previous day question. With reference to Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay, consider the following statements. 1. Vande Mataram, the national song of India, was composed by him and first appeared in the novel Anand Math. 2. Rajmohan's Wife was the first Indian novel written in English by Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay. 3. He founded the literary magazine Bangadarshan, which played a key role in fostering Bengali nationalism. Which of the statements given above are correct? A. 1 and 2 only, B. 1 and 3 only, C. 3 only, and D. 1, 2, and 3. The correct answer is option D. The death anniversary of Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay was observed on 8th April, remembering his contributions to Indian literature, nationalism, and the cultural awakening of Bengal during the 19th century, nationalism and literature. Through works like Anand Math, banned by the British, which narrates the Sannyasi rebellion, Bankim became synonymous with India's struggle for independence. The national song of India, Vande Mataram, originated from Bankim's Anand Math, becoming a symbol of the freedom movement. Hence, statement 1 is correct. Rajmohan's Wife was the first Indian novel written in English by him. Hence, statement 2 is correct. Role in the Bengali Renaissance. Bankim started the literary magazine Bangadarshan in 1872, which played a key role in fostering Bengali nationalism. Hence, statement 3 is correct. Therefore, option D is the correct answer. Moving on to the first question. The Central Pollution Control Board, or the CPCB, has recently revised its industry classification system. Which of the following best describes the new blue category added to the system? A. It is created for industries providing essential environmental services like waste management and biomining. B. It is introduced to classify industries based on their potential for producing noise pollution. C. It categorizes industries involved in reducing water pollutants in lakes. D. It is designed to classify industries that focus on reducing air pollution. The correct answer is option A. Central Pollution Control Board, or CPCB, classifies industries based on their pollution index, or PI, which evaluates the pollution potential of industries by taking into account emissions into the air, discharges into water, and generation of hazardous waste. The categories include red, where the PI is greater than 80, orange, the PI is somewhere between 55 to 80, or green, the PI is less than 25, and blue for essential environmental services. The CPCB has introduced a revised classification system for industries, which includes a new blue category for essential environmental services, aiming to incentivize sectors like waste management and biomining. Blue category covers industries like landfill maintenance, biomining, and waste-to-energy plants. They will receive a 2-year extension for their consent to operate as an incentive for environmental management. The Central Pollution Control Board is a statutory organization constituted under Water Prevention and Control of Pollution Act 1974. Hence, option A is the correct answer. Question 2. Consider the following statements with reference to the Pradhan Mantri Mudra Yojana, or the PMMY. 1. It is managed by Mudra, which is a subsidiary of NABARD. 2. It facilitates microcredit for small business owners in the corporate and farm sectors. 3. Loan between Rs 10 lakh and 20 lakh is provided under the Tarun Plus category. How many of the above statements is correct or are correct? A. Only 1, B. Only 2, C. All 3, and D. None. The correct answer is option A. The Pradhan Mantri Mudra Yojana, or the PMMY, managed by Mudra, a subsidiary of SIDBI. Hence, statement 1 is not correct. It facilitates microcredit up to Rs 10 lakh for small business owners in the non-corporate, non-farm sector. Hence, statement 2 is not correct. It offers 3 categories. 1. Shishu, covering loans up to Rs 50,000. 2. Kishore, covering loans above rupees 50,000 and up to 5 lakhs. Tarun, covering loans above 5 lakhs and up to rupees 10 lakhs. And Tarun Plus, loans between rupees 10 lakh and rupees 20 lakh, available to entrepreneurs who have previously availed and successfully repaid loans under the Tarun category. Hence, statement 3 is correct. Hence, option A is the correct answer. Question 3. Which one of the following countries is not a member of the Indian Ocean Rim Association or the IORA? A. Germany, B. Maldives, C. Australia, and D. Indonesia. The correct answer is option A. Indian Ocean Rim Association or IORA is an intergovernmental organization established to promote economic cooperation and regional integration among countries bordering the Indian Ocean. Membership is open to all sovereign states of the Indian Ocean Rim willing to subscribe to the principles and objectives of the Charter. Currently, it has 23 member states. The correct answer is option A. Indian Ocean Rim Association or IORA is an intergovernmental organization established to promote economic cooperation and regional integration among countries bordering the Indian Ocean. Membership is open to all sovereign states of the Indian Ocean Rim willing to subscribe to the principles and objectives of the Charter. Currently, it has 23 member states: Australia, Bangladesh, Comoros, France, India, Indonesia, Iran, Kenya, Madagascar, Malaysia, Maldives, Mauritius, Mozambique, Oman, Seychelles, Singapore, Somalia, South Africa, Sri Lanka, Tanzania, Thailand, United Arab Emirates, and Yemen. Germany is not a member of IORA. Hence, option A is the correct answer. Question 4. Consider the following statements. Statement 1. The mountain peak in Kashmir Valley has diverse habitats suitable for the growth of various plants. Statement 2. The altitudinal gradient in the valley allows different types of flora to thrive from plains to alpine meadows, making the region an ecological hotspot. Which of the following is correct in respect of the above statements? A. Both statement 1 and statement 2 are correct and statement 2 is the correct explanation for statement 1. B. Both statement 1 and statement 2 are correct and statement 2 is not the correct explanation for statement 1. C. Statement 1 is correct but statement 2 is incorrect. And D. Statement 1 is incorrect but statement 2 is correct. The correct answer is option A. Kashmir's agroclimatic conditions set it apart from the rest of the country. The region's prolonged and harsh winters push the vegetation into a state of dormancy. The mountainous region is a home to a variety of endemic plants, including indigenous bulbs, herbs, shrubs, and trees. The diversity of plants in Kashmir is largely attributed to its vast altitudinal variations. Hence, statement 1 is correct. The altitudinal gradient in the valley allows different types of flora to thrive from plains to alpine meadows, making the region an ecological hotspot. Hence, statement 2 is correct. Both statement 1 and statement 2 are correct and statement 2 is the correct explanation for statement 1. Hence, option A is the correct answer. Question 5. Consider the following statements. 1. In FY23, India was Sri Lanka's largest trade partner, the leading source of foreign direct investment or FDI, and the top contributor to its tourism sector. 2. The Kankesanthurai port is a key infrastructure project in Sri Lanka funded by India. Which of the statements given above is correct or are correct? A. 1 only, B. 2 only, C. Both 1 and 2, and D. Neither 1 nor 2. The correct answer is option C. India's importance to Sri Lanka. India has shown strong commitment to Sri Lanka's economic recovery, providing an unprecedented $4 billion in aid and being the first creditor to assure support for the IMF bailout program. India is Sri Lanka's largest trading partner, leading FDI source, and top tourist contributor for FY 2023. Hence, statement 1 is correct. India extended grants and concessional loans, key infrastructure and digital projects, example housing, Kankesanturai Port, digital ID. Hence, statement 2 is correct. Sri Lanka's importance to India. Located near key Indian Ocean trade routes, Park Strait, Sri Lanka is essential to India's maritime security and energy lifelines. Sri Lanka has a central place in India's neighborhood first policy and Mahasagar, or the mutual and holistic advancement for security and growth across regions vision. Sri Lanka acts as a buffer in countering Chinese strategic encirclement through the Belt and Road Initiative or the BRI and port developments, example Hambantota. Additionally, Sri Lanka has supported India's candidature for a non-permanent seat at the UN Security Council 2028-29. As an active member of regional platforms like BIMSTEC, Indian Ocean Rim Association, Sri Lanka plays a key role in regional cooperation. Hence, option C is the correct answer. Question 6. Consider the following statements with reference to the National Program for Prevention and Control of Non-Communicable Diseases, or NPNCD. The program focuses on screening individuals based 30 years and above for diabetes, hypertension, and common cancers like oral, breast, and cervical cancer. 2. It provides for setting up NCD clinics, cardiac care units or CCUs, and daycare centers for cancer patients at various health facility levels. 3. Health workers like ASHAs or the accredited social health activists and ANMs or the auxiliary nurse midwives are trained for early detection, prevention, and management of NCDs. How many of the above statements are not correct? A. Only 1. B. Only 2. C. All 3. And D. None. The correct answer is option D. The primary goal of National Program for Prevention and Control of Non-Communicable Diseases, or NPNCD, is to prevent and control major NCDs through infrastructure strengthening, human resource development, health promotion, and early diagnosis and management of diseases. Components of NPNCD. NCD screening is targeting individuals aged 30 years and above for screening of diabetes, hypertension, and common cancers such as oral, breast, and cervical cancer. Hence, statement 1 is correct. It provides for setting up NCD clinics, cardiac care units or CCUs, and daycare centers for cancer patients at various health facility levels. Hence, statement 2 is correct. Training. Health workers like ASHAs or accredited social health activists, ANMs or auxiliary nurse midwives, and medical officers are trained in early detection, management, and prevention of NCDs. Hence, statement 3 is correct. Digital integration. Use of the National NCD portal and mobile applications to track and manage NCD data and screenings. Hence, option D is the correct answer. Question 7. Consider the following statements with reference to Rabindranath Tagore's achievements. 1. Tagore received the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1913 for his renowned work Gitanjali. 2. He renounced his knighthood in 1919 after the Jallianwala Bagh massacre. 3. He was a philosopher and educationist who established Vishwa Bharati University in 1921. How many of the above statements are not correct? A. Only 1. B. Only 2. C. All 3. And D. None. The correct answer is option D. Rabindranath Tagore was born in Calcutta on 7th May 1861. He was also referred to as Gurudev, Kabir Guru, and Vishwakabi. He is regarded as the outstanding creative artist of modern India and hailed by W.B. Yeats. Rabindranath Tagore was a Bengali poet, novelist, and painter who was highly influential in introducing Indian culture to the West. Awards. He received the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1913 for his renowned work Gitanjali. Hence, statement 1 is correct. In 1915, he was awarded with knighthood by the British King George V. In 1919, following the Jallianwala Bagh massacre, he renounced his knighthood. Hence, statement 2 is correct. Tagore was the first non-European to receive the Nobel Prize. He was a philosopher and educationist who established Vishwabharati University in 1921. Hence, statement 3 is correct. Therefore, option D is the correct answer. Question 8. Consider the following pairs regarding the Indian National Congress sessions. Session year, important event. 1. Calcutta 1906. Adoption of resolution on Swaraj, Swadeshi, boycott and national education. 2. Surat 1907. Split of Congress into moderates and extremists. Calcutta 1911. First recitation of national song Vande Mataram. And Bombay 1915. Sir S.P. Sinha became the president. How many of the above pairs are correctly matched? A. Only 1, B. Only 2, C. Only 3 and D. All 4. The correct answer is option C. Session of Indian National Congress. The INC Calcutta session of 1906 under Dadabhai Nauroji adopted resolutions on Swaraj, Swadeshi, boycott and national education. Hence, pair 1 is correctly matched. The Surat session of 1907 under Rash Bihari Ghosh witnessed a split between moderates and extremists. Hence, pair 2 is correctly matched. Calcutta session of 1911. It was Jan Gan Man national anthem recited for the first time, not Vande Mataram. Hence, pair 3 is not correctly matched. The 1915 Bombay session was presided over by Sir S.P. Sinha. Hence, pair 4 is correctly matched. Therefore, option C is the correct answer. Question 9. With reference to the autoregressive models, consider the following statements. 1. They generate text by predicting the next word based on the sequence of previous words. 2. LaMDA and Gemini, formerly BARD, are examples of an autoregressive model. 3. Autoregressive models are primarily used in machine translation tasks. Which of the following statements given above are correct? A. 1 only, B. 2 and 3 only, C. 1 and 3 only, and D. 1, 2 and 3. The correct answer is option A. Autoregressive models generate text by predicting the next word based on the sequence of previous words. GPT-3 is a classic example of this approach. Hence, statement 1 is correct. LaMDA and Gemini, formerly BARD, are not autoregressive models. They are primarily transformer-based models developed by Google. Hence, statement 2 is not correct. Transformer-based models in artificial intelligence refer to a class of deep learning models that use the transformer architecture to process and generate human-like language. Autoregressive models are not primarily used for machine translation. Machine translation usually employs encoder-decoder models rather than autoregressive models. Hence, statement 3 is not correct. Therefore, option A is the correct answer. Question 10. Consider the following statements with respect to the Speaker of Lok Sabha. 1. Article 93 of the Indian Constitution provides for the election of both the Speaker and the Deputy Speaker of Lok Sabha. 2. The Speaker is the constitutional and ceremonial head of the House. 3. The institutions of Speaker originated in India under the provisions of the Government of India Act 1935. How many of the above statements is correct or are correct? A. Only 1, B. Only 2, C. All 3 and D. None. The correct answer is option B. Article 93 of the Indian Constitution provides for the election of both the Speaker and the Deputy Speaker of Lok Sabha. Hence, statement 1 is correct. The Speaker is the constitutional and ceremonial head of the House. Hence, statement 2 is correct. Each House of Parliament has its own presiding officer. There is a Speaker and a Deputy Speaker for the Lok Sabha and a Chairman and a Deputy Chairman for the Rajya Sabha. The institutions of Speaker originated in India in 1921 under the provisions of the Government of India Act 1919 or the Montague-Chelmsford reforms. Hence, statement 3 is not correct. The Government of India Act 1935 changed the nomenclatures of President and Deputy President to the Speaker and Deputy Speaker respectively. Hence, option B is the correct answer. And now is the time for the practice question. Which of the following entities is responsible for issuing the Aadhaar number? A. Niti Aayog, B. Reserve Bank of India or the RBI, C. Unique Identification Authority of India or the UIDAI, and D. National Informatics Center or the NIC. Send us your answers in the comment section. Thanks for watching.
For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.